Hello everyone, welcome to the MIS class. Tonight we're supposed to have a presentation class. Your friends and group mates supposed to present their online business plan, the e-commerce business plan. But as I talked to your friend Mr. Navid, you had a very heavy snow in Afghanistan, and also you have electricity problem in Kabul and some other cities, so it caused that your friends cannot attend the class. Only 4 of you now present in the class, and we're already waiting for them around 20 minutes, and we hope they can enjoy the class and do their presentation. By the way, I don't know, what do you think? You think your friends will join? We can do the presentation, or no? It's better to postpone it to the other day, because next week also I won't be around. Next week, 3rd of January, I won't be around. Maybe the after that, 10th of January, and by 15 January I should send your result and your marks to the academy. The deadline is 15, so you have to submit your individual assignment also by 15. You remember, you're supposed to submit your individual assignment 1 week after the last class. This class is supposed to be the last one, because you're supposed to present all your 5 groups, supposed to present tonight, and we already arranged with the academy to have enough time for today's class. But unfortunately, your friends could not attend the class till now, and maybe after 10 minutes, if they cannot attend, it's up to you. You can present or you can postpone. And by the way, you have to submit all your assignments by 10th January. 2 of them is group assignment, and based on your presentation I give you a mark, and the other one, individual assignment, please be noted that you have to submit it by 10th of January, because I have to submit your result by 15th, so I need some days to consider your assignments. Okay guys, everything clear? Guys, can you hear me? Okay, some of you attending the class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you present in the class now. I don't know now. It's up to you if you want to do your presentation. I think only group 1 and group 2, group 1 and 5 are ready for presentation because they send me their slide. But the other group, I haven't received any file from other groups. Oh my God, Mr. Navid, your QC answer gone. We can't postpone the class, no problem. But the problem is, next week also I cannot be around. I cannot be around, so we cannot, have the class for next week also. And the class will be cancelled for 2 weeks. So it is very bad. I don't know. But I know you need time to do your individual assignment. That's a good point, because you have to submit it by 10th of January. No, guys, there is no way, because by 15 January I should submit your result. So your class should be finished before that, which is can be 13th January, 10th January, 10 January we can have a class, and On that day, you have to submit your individual assignment. It's the due date, and because I need few days to, to consider your assignments, your works, and then by 15, I have to submit the result. Mm. I don't know. I post the, status on Facebook page and announce that because of heavy snow and electricity problem, we may have to cancel our class. And if we cancel and postpone this class, the next class will be on 10th January, Thursday. Let me check again. Thursday, yeah, Thursday 3rd, I won't be around. Thursday 10th of January will be our last class that we're going to have 5, presentation, e-commerce business plan presentation, and also by 10th of January during these 2 weeks, or maximum by 10th of January, you have to submit your individual assignment. That's also very important because it's 30% of your mark. So you have to to submit your individual assignment by 10th of January, because by 15 I have to submit your result to the Worldwide Science. So there is no other way to postpone more class. So by 10 is our final session, and you have to present, all your group have to present your case study. And I don't know, if you prefer to present tonight, maybe group 1 and 5 can present, but your friends, they are not attending tonight because of some problem in Afghanistan. They couldn't attend the class tonight, but I don't know. It's up to you. I prefer all of you be present in the class because it's for you and for your friend to learn from each other. But if they are not present, maybe you yourself, while you're presenting, you are not satisfied. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Navid. Your groupmate also not in the class. Oh, I see. You may have, Mr. Obeidullah said, you may have problem in Kabul for 1 month. Mr. Obeidullah, your groupmates are present in the class. Mr. Ghaffari present, Mr. Obeidullah and the other member. how many of you are present now? Group 5. I need to check your list. Okay, if you like to present, you can start your presentation. I can pass you the mic and you can start your presentation. Okay, no problem, Mr. Obaidullah or Mr. Ghaffari. Any one of you who want to start your presentation, I can make you the presenter and you can upload your file and start your presentation. And the other groups, maybe guys from group 1, but Mr. Naveed said he's the only one from group 1 who present in the class now. So maybe, and also Mr. Muhammad Aziz in the class. Okay, if you want to present, just let me know. I pass you the mic. Okay, no problem, Mr. Ghaffari. I'm making you. If you want me to upload your file, I can upload it for you first. Okay? No problem. I'm already download the file and I'm going to upload it for you guys from group 5. It is your file, right? Afghan Online DBA and DL Institute. It is your file, right? Okay, Mr. Ghaffari, I make you the presenter and you can start your presentation.
Everybody, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Just I think our slides is changed a little bit. I'm going to re-upload it if your permission is here.
Oh, okay. You yourself want to re-upload. Okay, no problem.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody again. Can anyone see my presentation here at the start?
Yeah, we can see it and we can hear you, but please speak loud. Okay, Mr. Ghaffari, you can
Okay, sir.
start now.
Okay, sir. I will
Okay, your voice is much better
try
now.
try to
Okay,
speak
thank
a
you.
little bit louder. Uh, our group. Okay. Thank you, sir. Our group decided to make a business plan on an online DBA degree in business administration and degree in English language institute, which is a very new issue in Afghanistan. There is no any online institute which can provide such services in Afghanistan. We are the group number 5, which includes Ubaidullah Faisal, Mr. Mohammed Rahim Zurmati, Mr. Khabir Bakar, myself, Muhammad Mustafa Ghaffari, and also Anatullah Sharafat. We have made a brief outline for this presentation, which includes executive summary, vision, objectives, business and review summary, services, market analysis, resource segment, implementation strategy, payment method, and also at the end we made a SWOT analysis for our business plan to see whether what strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are available in our business plan. I must mention that some of the slides will be presented by me, and some others will be presented by Mr. Ubaidullah Faisal, one of my colleagues in group number 5. Executive summary. AODDI is a Business Administration and English Language Institute. It is located in Afghanistan and established by Mr. Kamran Khan, expert in business administration, and his wife Layla, who is expert in English language. Both of them are dedicated and have more than 7 years experience in this field. As most Afghan students graduated from high school and can't enter universities through the Concord exam, in addition not being able to pay for private universities that demands or requires more than $100 per month, though they have modern technology of internet in their mobile phones, so they need to send it on an online institute. There is no other such institution in the targeted area. In addition of the pre-mentioned target group, we have some other graduated from universities, some other people who have graduated from universities and do not have the office managing skills. Also, they need to improve their English language as well. So they can have access to the internet on their mobile phones, and they may join to our institute, online institute, which provides online learning and studying issues. We have 3 main visions in this establishment of this institute. First is to reduce the joblessness, which became a very common issue in Afghanistan, to support youths and teenagers with uncompleted education and big financial support. Then to develop community and country. Here our visions of our institute, which will be going to be established in Afghanistan in next few years. What objectives our institute will have? The main objective is to provide online English language, diploma in English language, of course, term, but better quality. To provide online diploma in business administration, short-term courses. To provide quality-based online learning to poor students and low-cost, which will be very effective in Afghanistan. Also, to gain students' trust and benefit to have a sustainable market for such students in the future. We have set targets to our institute. We will increase the number of our students, our customers, to more than 600 students by the end of the first year. Business summary. We have summarized our business here in this slide. I'm going to read it and explain some few of them which are needed to be explained. We teach English language through online lectures, conferences, chatting, and emailing text, which is at the beginning I said that it is a new phenomenon in Afghanistan and will be a very issue. Here, internal online. The second one is to teach business administration through developing business plans and business models. The third one is business ownership. This company is owned by the shareholders, Kamran and his wife, Leila, in Afghanistan. They both, as at the beginning I said, they both are expert in business administration and also in English language. To start up investment will be done directly by shareholders. A loan will be lent from government and some other organizations which can provide some loan for this institute, new established institute. The starting budget, we estimated that we will need around $100,000. Which 70% of them will be provided by the owner of this institute, which is Mr. Kamran and his wife, and the 30% remaining point will be provided and will be taken from some existing banks in Afghanistan. We have made a chart here which explains the startup budget for this company. Around 70% of our investment will be done by personal investment by the owners of this company. 30% will be gained from the existing banks in Afghanistan, which may be the private banks or maybe the government banks. We're supposed to have some income, especially after the first quarter, and gradually it will be increased. Our main income will be for the student fee, which will be around 70 to 80% of the entire monthly income at the beginning and the future. The second income will be teaching materials, which we sold by cheaper prices and cheaper cost to the students of this institute. Also, we will have some benefits from selling mobile phones to the students who are going to join to our classes and to our institute. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Ghafari, we can hear you.
Is it till this point I presented, then after this point will be presented by Mr. Ubaidullah Faisal. If
Okay,
it
no.
is possible to make him the presenter.
Okay, okay, no problem. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Ubaidullah, you can continue the presentation. Mr. Ubaidullah?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thanks to Vakari and to other colleagues that still had patience to listen to and simple things to make about the business model, which was in our friend colleague said that it was upon online MBA Institute. So we come up with the revenue model here. We explain the income that from which ways will we bring our income in our we can say in our business model. So these were income ways from the ways that we get our benefits. Here the money or the expenses that we have in our monthly basis. So it is explained on a monthly basis, so maybe it will start from 2013, beginning January. So we will spend on web host fee, the web host that will provide us the, you can say the classes or the online system, and also for our office expenses and for our salary, taxes, net benefits, and web design. So these are the expenses that that we get from the income, and then we spend on our project on monthly basis. Services, as we our objectives that in Afghanistan students have like quite a lot of problem in joining universities after Concord exam. So many of these students, they are jobless, or they are we can say they cannot go to universities because of higher fees in the private universities. In government university, they just like give a chance to maybe 10% or 50% of 100 students in Afghanistan. So quite less amount or number of students go to government universities. So we provide these services to these kind of students. Most of high school graduates have no time to study at universities or institutes. They need online institute to learn English language and business administration skills. AOBDI is a business, or we can say business model, would provide these services. Online English 1 year and 6 months diploma courses of BBA and MBA are used by one expert operator can use. Translation classes. We selected USA because we could also see more UK, so these countries are these we can say states are we have expert teachers names from these countries. Job interview in managing models for youth. Writing articles, consultation, income presentation among students, and these services will be provided to the students and to the customers. Students are our customers who will attend our online BBA classes. Market analysis summary. What can we do in the market, or what do we have from the market? AODDI will focus on graduates from high school employees with no time for study in individual niches. The study shows that youth with no full-time or no financial support will start to use systems like online broadcasting, language and administration courses. So we would save their lives. Most of the problems in Afghanistan, as our colleagues know, that students are when the youth they got jobless, so they use fight, they start to use weapons, they start to fight against the government, against the people. So they do different kinds of cops which are against the government. So we want to save their lives and we want to save them. So this was the marketing. Resources savings, what do we need for our institute or our online institute? We need small office in the beginning, laptop, computer, community site, design, and mobile phones, the phones which are special kind for this kind of program. Other ways for advertising, and also certain application and Ministry of Education. The rule in Afghanistan is that if you want to start higher education, you can say organization, or you need to need simple education organization, if it is online or not online, so you should have certificate, a permit that can do or you can continue your work with it. Implementation strategy. So this is our implementation strategy that we will implement our plan according to this strategy. MBA will start first of all rent a one small office in Kabul city for 1 million to expose for each department of media and will sign contract with the Ministry of Higher Education to submit the child students in the board exam at our online institute for half fee of the which is just 30 USD per month instead of paying USD or 50 USD to other private universities. Other universities receive $200, sometimes $300 from the students. Hence, we can say like interior or private universities which are made by Afghans, they just receive $100 or $150 from the students. But the international universities, they receive $200 or $300 from every student per month. So it is quite a lot fee. So therefore, we can make a contract with the Ministry of Higher Education when students are 80 or 70% of the students of the who attend the Concord exam, if they are failed or if they are not, we can say they cannot pass the universities, they cannot enter to the universities to the Concord exam, so they can make a deal with them and they can send them to us by half fee. Advertising through, so we will advertise about our institute, online institute, in social networks, like Facebook, Twitter, and many more other websites which have like especially having education campaign in all universities in Afghanistan. So we can do our campaign or advocacy campaign inside the universities by putting the posters, wall posters, and also many other we can say ways that we can announce about our online institute in many faculties in we can say regional universities like Herat, Mazar, Kandahar, and Nangarhar. So these are regional universities, so we can get many students and customers by doing this. Making software, CD, and DVDs for such kind of online class academic topic exchanges and putting comments on them. Registering 300 students for the first semester. So our implementation strategy is that we should try our best. We must try our best to enroll minimum 300 students in the first quarter or in the first we can say 2 months or 3 months. Payment methods, the way or the method by which we will receive the fee or the money from the students. E-banking, opening account in bank or receiving fee from students facilitated with all online banking system. Could be cash or check. So we can receive money by both ways. Maybe some in the states and some provinces we have this problem that they don't have the online banking system. So we can receive check and we can receive cash from them. SWOT analysis. I don't know, Mr. Ghafari wants to present it or should I start? Okay, no problem. Just about your selection, just tell me For what I'm here
Mis-
ready, I'm just
Mr. Ubaidullah, we cannot hear you. I think your
yes.
voice.
Uh, I'm trying my best, sir. Is it okay
Okay.
now?
Okay, it's better.
Yeah,
Please, yeah, please
I
continue.
just asked my colleague, Mr. Ghafari, if he wants to attend the, we can say the SWOT analysis.
Okay, no problem. You
It is up
can
to
do it.
him. I don't.
Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. I will. No problem. Strength. Our online institutes strengths knowledge and experience of project implementers. As we said in our we can say implementation summary, that this project will be implemented by two expert people. That is wife and husband, two person, and also we will have expert head of each department for DBA and for BA. So we will have expert people and also we will have expert people from USA and Wellington. It is quite useful and quite efficient for Afghan students who don't have these kind of teachers or these kind of classes in Afghanistan yet. We have it now, like WWS India. Having enough in updated teaching materials, we have enough materials, we would have enough materials and teach also updated. Uh, what are our opportunities or what opportunities do we have for this project? Enough number of clients, we have thousands of students who cannot go to government universities and though they don't have enough fees to attend the private university. So we have enough number of these kind of students. The second opportunity that we have now in Afghanistan, internet access facility, which is quite good. Not we can say 100% good, but almost 70 or 80% good. As the problem that we have in Kabul city now in some other provinces, like it can be one of the weakness that slow connection, internet connection problem, or very you can say weak internet connection problem that we have. Like my internet just for half hour started to work all the day. Or I try to repair it. No any other local competitors. So we don't have this kind of competitor in Afghanistan who have this kind of plan for the student or for the means higher cost of regular college. So this is opportunity for us that other universities get or receive higher fees from the students. So we will have or we will receive very low fees from the students. Presence of some interested donor agencies. We have some interested donors in Afghanistan that will like or that will be ready to we can say to pay for not all but some percentage of the startup project. Uh, what weaknesses will we have in this project? Lack of enough business specialists and masters inside Afghanistan. We will find and we will try our best to find it from the outside, but inside Afghanistan we have very less or maybe few masters or few specialists. After this our class will have you can say many inshallah. Shortage of enough resources. We don't have enough resources as I said. The internet problems sometimes the electricity problems. So we have these kind of problems in Afghanistan. Threats. What will we face? What challenges? Lack of full governmental support. As brothers, colleagues, and other, we can say, also maybe the professor also know about this issue that we have much corruption in our government. So every step that you want to take, so you pay for something, and you will, if you want to do something very small, we can say, if you want to like open an organization, or if you want to open an NGO or open an institute, so they most of them, we cannot say all the government, but most of them are captive and they will have we can say some kind of expectations from the institute of MBA. Lack of still power supply. So power supply is also a big problem. Activities of some other international online universities such as WWS. We will have this kind of this challenge also for our institute. That the WWS is also already we can say here in Afghanistan. Any questions? And thanks a lot for your patience, and just sorry for maybe some you can say interruption or for some disconnectivity that happened during the presentation. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Mr. Ubaidullah, thank you very much for your presentation, and also Mr. Afari, guys from Group 5, thank you for presenting tonight. And the only thing is, if your friends have any question, can ask you now. Guys, if there is any question, you can ask the guys from Group 5. If not, I don't know, Mr. Navid, you also, intended to present tonight? Style of vision, okay. I think it was vision.
Am I allowed, sir?
Yeah, I think Mr. Navid have a question about your visions.
Yes.
Mr. Navid said to me, it looks like goals. What do you think?
Yeah. Yes, I understood his question. So it depends on everyone's opinion, but his comment is great. Sometimes we have a little bit, we can say, confusion between vision and goals, and sometimes we mix them. So a little bit, we can say that these points, not all the points can be the objectives. So this is our vision to develop our community, to develop our country. So it is our vision in general for 100 years, for 40 years, 50 years. It is our vision and our mission for Afghanistan. What is maybe it can be objective and also vision to reduce joblessness. It can be vision and objective. But the last one to develop community and country, so a vision of all Afghans, especially our group that establish AODDI or Afghan MBA Institute. This is their vision. And also to support youth with uncompleted education and financial support. So it is also vision. It can be a little bit. You can make.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem, Mr.
Yes.
Okay, it's okay. No problem. Yeah, but you need to maybe you change your sentences to set your vision, and these things reduce jobless, support with uncompleted education and financial support. These all can be results of your vision. When you reach to your vision and mission, so finally you fulfill this limitation and weaknesses in your country. Okay, no problem. Thank you for your explanation.
Thanks a lot for Mr. David and for you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's, guys from Group 1, Mr. Navid, going to present. Okay. I'm going to upload your file, Mr. Navid, and then make you the presenter, and you can do your presentation. How about electricity in your city now? Mr. Navid, your electricity okay? Okay, so if you are depending on your laptop battery, so please, you need to do it very fast. Mr. Navid, okay, I make you the presenter.
Hello, dear sir and dear classmates. I'm really regretting that all the team who have worked with us on this presentation are not present, especially Mr. Aman Nawabi, our team leader of the group of MIS. He did a lot of efforts on this, and also other classmates, Mr. Nasir Ahmad Samet and also Mr. Farid Ahmad Nipur. Thanks for Muhammad Aziz, our colleague who is present, and also he also did a lot of good efforts, and we all the team were busy. Although we had exams and other subjects as well, and a lot of work. Thank you very much, sir. Our business plan starts with the Boston company. It's an imaginary company that we would like to, for example, if we start up the business, will look like, and how we can do a kind of new business in Afghanistan, like a venture. Online business plan. MIS second group assignment. All of our team, Ahmad Aman Nawabi, Muhammad Aziz Tahir, Navigan Khair, Nasir Ahmad Samet, and Farid Ahmad Nipur. I hope sir, the contents of our business plan are executive summary of the business plan and the background information regarding the products and services, and the information about the market, and the information about strategy and implementation, information regarding the management team, and finally the financial analysis of the business plan. The executive summary of the business plan. Education is no longer regional. The advent of cable television, dedicated radio programs, and the internet has created a world where an education system can be taught easily in seconds and minutes from longer distances to students attending from many countries dispersing in different continents of the world. The speed of our telecommunication system has increased young generation's expectation and demand for products that are earth-friendly. Boston company will offer young customers in a small town like in Samangan, Chevron, and Sarapur, Afghanistan, the youth-oriented education texts that are not practiced worldwide and not nationwide, and not available locally. The difference between Boston and other youth-oriented e-commerce websites is that Boston is focused only on its small town customers. The target customer is a young person, mostly between 12 and 18, but not limited, and who attends the school and participation trends in large urban areas as their inspiration. Boston company will exclusively advertise in small communities with population 100 to 150,000 residents. Communities of this size already have small youth-oriented academics that Boston can utilize to promote the recommended products and pre-sale earth-friendly products, which we will explain in the later slides. Who is the owner of this company? The name of the person is Ahmad Siddiq, and the main office is Kurjaya Chaman, street number 3, and opposite of the Dawzai Business Plaza, Mazar Sharif, Afghanistan. Telephone number and its email and has the MBA and a Master of Computer Science from USA. So it is all imaginary, but we wanted to practice this. We said, for example, this person, job experience 10 years. So what is the background information of this business plan? Who we are? We are the young professionals who are dedicated in the support to other young interested in education. What do we produce or offer? Actually, we do not produce anything, but we do a kind of service and product with the quality content. We recommend the product from others, but we do give the education tips on our website to engage the readers and empower them and inspire them to share the tips with others. Which and how many customers? We set a target of our areas or the small communities with population 150,000 residents. What would be needed for them from the owner, and then this associated with those items. And then I saw on the Ministry of Commerce, and then around 1,000 for purchase of computer equipment, and for 75 for registration of website domain. And the funding needs $3,000, which will be paid by the owner. Our background information continues. We have the mission of the website for this company, Boston company, which is doing the website. Is an educational website that teaches busy people how they can help the environment by accomplishing simple tasks over a period of 1 year. We hope to help people become more environmentally conscious, help retailers sell earth-friendly products, and use our commissions to pay our expenses and contribute profit to environmental causes. Objectives: use simple tasks to teach people how they can help the environment and lessen their personal environment impact. The second objective is to sign up at least 5,000 subscribers to our environmental tips list at the end of the first year. And the third objective is to receive at least 10,000 visitors per month to our website. The fourth objective is to achieve profitability within 6 months. And the sixth objective is to use all company profits to contribute to environmental organizations and causes. What are the keys to success? We have the keys to success, as we also mentioned in the executive summary, the quality content. For example, what are the quality contents? They are the good tips that are simply written, friendly, to point and inspire people. And then we have more keys for the success. There's on link building, search engine optimization, word of mouth, word about our website, and email tips. The other is expenses. We keep expenses very low to make more profitability, and also need to spend a lot of money in order to accomplish our goals quicker. We are looking for a long-term work. We also promote and pre-sell earth-friendly products. And in the coming slides, we will discuss about this in a way that inspires our users to buy using our site links, so we receive our commission. What are the product services? As we said, Actually, passport fund does not produce a commission based on the amount of the referred to. These are usually referred to as affiliate relationships and the affiliate commissions in our world. Competitive advantages over the competitors. We don't have any cost of goods, don't have to worry about production, no inventory levels, fulfillment, or customer service. The negative aspect is that we obviously only receive a percentage of the sale of the advertised products, not the full amount. Recommending products like reusable products, kitchen products, cleaning products, heating and cooling equipment, bulbs, about being
Mr. Navid, I do not have your voice anymore. I don't know other friends can hear you or not. I don't know, Mr. Navid, you yourself going to continue or Mr. Muhammad Aziz? No, he's still, Mr. Navid is still in the class, but I think the presenter is changed to Mr. Muhammad Aziz. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Aziz, you can continue the presentation.
Do you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes,
Hello?
yes. Now I can hear you.
Thanks for the teacher, and also thanks for our classmates. And due to the problem that Dr. Navid has mentioned in the beginning, we're going to start with the remaining slides of the slides of our presentation.
Okay, no problem. You can do it now. Thank you.
So the business plan which we have prepared is regarding the marketing. We have four types. We have considered four types: the typical private customers, and the typical business customers, and geographical factors, MS, assumed number of customers. The typical private customers are in gender both male and female, and also the age is normally the young generation from 12 up to 18, but not limited. Also, they are high school and whether college, as well totally students. And the typical business customers which you consider is line of business is online business services, and the size or staff is from 10 to 100. and also the age from 12 up to 55 years old. And the geographical factors or limitation which we consider is the mostly difficult access to remote area. Those people that they don't have access on the remote area, especially on the northeast of Afghanistan, as we mentioned on Saripol, Samangan, and Sheberghan. They are remoted and they have a lot of problems. Also, international logistical issues, as well the physical or online. Low interest of business owners and customers. There are some number of customers which we some initially consider as 5,000 subscribers for our environmental types list at the end of the first year, and 10,000 visitors per month were with that. And also about the details of the markets, we have market segmentation, industry analysis, and as well buying patterns. In the market segmentation, Balfour Boston main goal is to help people live in a more health-friendly manner. So that's the main reason why we are targeting honey market in general. Do you hear me, sir? Hello? Sir, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Mohammed Aziz.
Sir, do you hear me? Okay. Due to the weather, the connection is not so good, so that's why.
No, it's okay, and your voice is quiet.
As I've mentioned, the market segmentation. Yeah, good. Fine. Thanks. Balfour Boston main goal is to help people live in a more health-friendly manner. So that's the main reason why we are targeting any market in general. But there are specific reasons we will tailor contents to our different market segments. Industry analysis. We are an environmental education website. This means our primary competition is other environmental education websites. But because our goal is simply to educate people who are not really competing with those people in the classic sense of competition. We are an earth-friendly product retailing website. Although our site does not actually sell the product specifically, we are computing from the sales, and every site that sells a similar or competing environmental product to any of the products that we recommend on our site. So this is our industry analysis and the buying patterns. The contents on Balfour Boston website will generally be aimed at people who are not experts on living an earth-friendly life. People who are already experts most likely will not need our site to get information on how they can help the environment. Morely, we are focusing on the customers that they are not too much expert, especially based on the condition in Afghanistan. The remote cities, they are not too much experts. That's why we are working and we are focusing on those others, or need our sites to find them to earth-friendly products. Therefore, most of the time, we will be introducing people to ways they can help their environment and introducing them to products they might not know even exist. You know, in Afghanistan, especially in the northeast, in the three small cities which we consider this business plan, this company imaginary, they are not too much updated with the technology. That's why we have focused. And also the strategy and implementation which we consider are as follow. We aim to keep our expenses extremely low to make profitability easy to achieve. We aim to market the site using search engine placement, link, paper click advertising, and word of mouth. We aim to build trust with our users so they will buy the products we recommend. Also, all effective and cheap ways to build an audience. It means this small cities which we consider in case of economy, they are not on that high level that they should pay more amounts of dollars for getting information from the website. That's why we put our strategy. We try our best to have all the costs very in a cheap manner. Also, the website marketing strategy. In the website marketing strategy, we consider search engine placement, link building, pay-per-click, word of mouth. In search engine placement, this site copy is being initially written to contain keywords and phrases we know people are using in the search engine to find this type of content. Combined with the good title tags and our simple design, we should not have a tough time to getting decent placement for those search terms. In link building, in order to get more direct traffic and to improve our search engine placement, we intend on having a link building campaign to get links to our site from other environmental and educational websites. So we will have resources sections on our site that we will use to exchange links with other sites. In link building, we try to have more connection with different links in order to have much fruitful website. In the pay-per-click, we will use Overture and Google AdWords to generate traffic via pay-per-click advertising. We will bet on keywords that relate to the products that we recommend on the site. Word of mouth. The contents of our site should be compelling enough that people naturally want to pass on our weekly tips to friends, co-workers, family, classmates, etc. We will also have one weekly task which consists of telling others about our sites, and have easy send to a friend and options for our types listed on our website. The development requirement. In this development requirement, we have three main points: front end, back end, and site writing. The development requirements for our websites fall into three distinct phases. The first phase is front end. The first step in our site development process is to develop the graphic log and layout for the site. We will develop one log and template we will use for all pages. So we estimate this will take about 1 week. Also the back end, the second step is to code the parts of our system that hold and distribute our contents. We will create database to store our tips and information about those tips. We will also create a database to store email addresses and other information about people who subscribe to our weekly task. Both this system will interface with our front end, since people will subscribe via the website. And also, we will use a web form to write and edit our weekly tips in the database. The last phase is the tip writing. After we have created the system, we will have contents for the whole year. We will write one tip at a time, which will consist of a tip background and overview of the problem the tip helps to solve. The specific tip action links to any products related to it, and also links to other resources where people can learn more if they so choose. Also, about the team management, we have considered in this business plan 4 main ranking positions: the CEO of the website, the owner of the website, which is so there, and also the web designing officer and administration, or administration with the finance officer and also marketing officer. And the last slide, which is about financial, I think Dr. Nabi is willing to present. So,
Yes, Mr. Mohammed Aziz.
So I will present the last slide, which is the financial analysis. In this financial analysis, as we have considered, the total funding is $3,000. It's not a big amount. Somehow we can afford. So in the first slide, we have the startup expenses to fund. That will take $1,325. Also, the startup access to fund is $1,675. The total funding will take $3,000. And also, we will have no non-cash assets from the startup. And as well, we have cash requirement from the startup. It will be $1,675. We will not have additional cash rise. As well, we will have cash balance on a starting the same amount, $1,675. The total asset will be the same. And also the liability and capital liabilities, current borrowing will be zero. Long-term liabilities and account payable and other current liability, and as well the total liabilities will not require any budget. And as well for the land invested, as we have mentioned, as the owner name is Ahmad Sadiq, will invest $3,000 USD. The other, there will be no sharing. Also additional investment requirement will be zero. The total planned invested is $3,000, which will be invested by the owner. And also loss at the startup, the expenses may take $1,200 1,325. As we conclude in this, in the front, the total capital will be 1,675, and the total capital including liabilities, the same 1,675, and the total, it will come all together, the total funding 3,000. This is all. And thanks a lot for your attention and also the information which you take for this business plan. We have shown here. We have used www.plans.com. And thank you very much indeed. Thanks. If there will be any questions, you're ready to, with the support of teacher, to respond, to give you answers.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Muhammad Aziz, and also Mr. Navid from Group 1. Thank you for your slide and your presentation. And if your friends have any question, you can. Okay. I think Mr. Ghaffari have some question. Do you think $3,000 is enough for establishing and running such a website? What do you think, Mr. Muhammad or Mr. Navid?
Yes, sir. Based on our, do you hear me, sir?
Yes, can hear.
Based on the investigation which we did regarding this, it will be enough.
Okay.
Because we have we will be in need of very less payment for the main source. So we can do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I also think you can do it because 3,000, you mean US dollar is so much money, yeah, but it should be much cheaper than this to run a website.
Yes, yes, sir. Because we almost have this experience in other projects which we did in Northeast. So we have length and we can do that.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you guys from Group 1 and the others friends from Group 5. Thank you both group for having presentation tonight. Okay, and unfortunately there is no many students because of some problem in Afghanistan as heavy snow and electricity problem. Your friend couldn't join the class tonight, unfortunately. But by the way, thank you guys from Group 1 and 2, 1 and 5 for your presentation tonight. And please be noted again that next week I won't be around and our class will be cancelled, and we postpone it to the next coming week, which is 10th of January. The other groups, Group 2, 3, 4, are going to present the e-commerce business plan, and also your individual assignment due date is 10th of January. Please be noted, 10th of January is your due date for individual assignment because I have to submit your result by 15th of January. So don't forget to submit your individual assignment on time. Thank you very much. Thank you for being in the class, even though you had some difficulties like snow and electricity problem, but you tried to attend the class. Thank you very much. If there is any question or comment or something, you can add. No, your guys, your individual assignment no need to present in the class. It should be like a report in a, for example, Microsoft Word file. It should be like a, academic research, and you just email it to me. And please title your email as an individual assignment of MIS or something. So you just need to prepare it, do your individual assignment and email it to me. No need to present. Okay, guys, everything clear? I already emailed you a file on the first week of the class, uh, which showed your assignment. In your first assignment, which is the individual one, I've chosen 6 topics for you guys. You can choose one of them and go and do some googling. Maybe you can find some book or anything, information. You need to try to get some information about that topic, and then after you collecting your information, your paper, your journals, from the internet, from the Google Scholar, then you need to maybe compare or redo or write your individual assignment. Yeah, in outline, MIS outline file, you can find it. And please don't forget to submit it on time, maximum by 10th of January, because that assignment is 30% of your mark, which is really affect your final mark. So thank you very much. Is everything clear? Is there any question, guys? Okay, guys, thank you. As many of your friends couldn't attend the class tonight, please let them know that we do not have any class next week, and our final class will be 10th of January. And please let your friends know that the 10th of January is due date for submitting your individual assignment. Thank you very much. I also emailed you to let you know these things, but please let your friends know. Okay, thank you very much for your attention to today's class. So our final class will be on 10th of January. Thank you very much. Goodbye.